Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. We're playing Ars Notoria today. We're actually doing playtesting for them. And we're going to be doing some playtesting on the weapons that I have made in the game. If I hit I have made these weapons, the Iron Watcher, the Iron Musket, the Iron, what's this one? Do I got two of those? Iron Muskets? Yeah, I guess I got two of those. I've got the Iron Halberd. I got the Torch. And I think that's what I built. And I'm going to show you real quick where I built those. If you go to this workbench here, and you can make this one in front of me, this is your weapon, and it gives you some basic blueprints. And you can see here, there's some things that I can make that I have materials for, but I already made them, and I've made them. The only one I hadn't made is the broadsword, which is I need the buckskin, which I don't have. The first thing I want to say when it comes to the range weapons in this game, you can't fire them at elevation. This weapon will not fire from elevation. If you build something in the game and stand on that built structure, currently, you can't fire the weapon. If you go to the ground, you can fire the weapon all day long. And how you aim these weapons is you hold the right mouse button down and then you aim the weapon to where you want it to go. And this can happen anywhere that you're standing on the ground. But once you get on to something that it doesn't like you to be on, or if it sees you on something, I don't know if I didn't test it on these, maybe it will work. Oh, it will work on this. It will work on the storage containers. But if I go onto a foundation, there's no attacking happening here. So that animation on that weapon's good. Let's go to the musket. Let's equip that and get that in my hand. And that, I have to go down. This one works really well too. I mean, pretty accurate. Look how, you get some distance. Look at that. When I'm I can't zoom up anymore. I'm using the middle mouse button to kind of zoom off my shoulder. Middle mouse button letting me zoom off my shoulder. So if you want to get those precise hits, I guess zoom your middle mouse forward. Now also, you probably don't realize, and it's in the game, if you hit V as in Victor, you get first person mode. So V and in Victor, you just hit V and it brings you out of first person mode, and V puts you in. So if you really want to get into, really getting those shots in there, you can just go to first person mode and do that. All right, next weapon in line. This one we've already seen me do before. This one works pretty cool. It's you gotta, when you attack something, and if it's on top of you like a bear, this thing won't keep the bear at distance. The bear will still advance on you, so you'll have to back away and let the bear walk into it, and then back away some more, and then wait and let the bear walk into it. And, I guess I just destroyed my own. Look at that, my own storage container. I just destroyed it with my halberd. Can I destroy items with my halberd? Oh, yep. Look at that. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Tarkus, you're destroying your own crap. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to happen. I would not think this is not a PvP game. I don't have PvP on. I'm actually going to see if I can wipe out a foundation. No, I can't wipe out a foundation with it, but it's magical wipe out a bench. Actually, let's go up and wipe out another bench. I got to test this, guys. Bear with me here. How about this guy right here in front of me? Okay, doesn't do damage to that. Okay, this is a storage bin. Whoop. Oh, it wiped out my what they call it in this game. I call it an iron forge. But a bloomery, I guess it's called in this game. It's called the blue. Oh, I gotta go back one. It's called the bloomery. Yeah, so that my bloomery is now gone. My magic halberd just wiped it out of existence. All right, so that's how that works. Okay, we'll give that. No big deal. No big deal. We'll build it again. That's par for the course here. Okay, and then I've got this one here. Was this the same one okay, this is like a siege weapon. This is cool as hell. See, these weapons aren't wiping out the items. My benches is my benches is not getting wiped out by these weapons. All right, the other items in the game, weapons in the game, are going to be under your C command. C is in cat, and you can just craft them here in the basic weapons. And that's where I got, this. There's the primitive mortar, the fire lance. I think this is more like a magic wand. Let me put that in here. Let's do the quarterstaff. The hand cannon and the primitive mortar, I think, is going to work a lot like this weapon here, or the primitive mortar. I'm going to think that they're going to work about the same. And if we go to V as in Victor, it's pretty cool at first person mode. First person. Get out of there. It looks like I unlocked a recipe by making one of those. All right, so we're going to go to the fire lance, or is that what that says? Let me just, fire lance, yeah. Equip that. Oh, it's a rifle of some sort? Or it's like a blowtorch maybe? Oh, it's like a basic kind of shotgun. It doesn't look like it's got a lot of range. It looks like it's like a shotgun. It's like a powder shotgun effect. Still really cool. Let's go to the next one, the quarterstaff. Here we go. Block. Okay, I can't block. I know I can't block. I got the smallpox. That's the other thing about the testing of this game. I just want to mention that I can't get rid of diseases or anything. I don't think that stuff is in the game yet. So I've had smallpox from day one, and I have not been able to get rid of it. So I can't do any blocking to test any blocking in this game because of the disease, and I have no way to wipe out that disease. So this is how the quarterstaff works. Let's see if the quarterstaff will start destroying stuff. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I mean, this is a PvE game. I'm not really sure why that's happening. I mean, I guess they put it in here so it's a different way you can destroy stuff, but you're going to need to be careful because of what you're attacking. So if a bear attacked me right now and I was fighting around these things while a bear was attacking me, I'd be destroying my own stuff while I'm trying to defend myself against a bear. And usually in PvE games, that's not the case. If it was a PvP Boolean game where you're like everything is good to destroy, then yeah, have all at it. But for your PvEers, they don't want to be killing their own crap with their own weapons. But I mean that's just balancing. And I mean, I imagine you could just put a server thing on. I mean, I imagine that's the whole point of the server Boolean, where you can do player friendly to not player friendly, and not player friendly environment you can destroy stuff like that, and in the player friendly environment you just can't. That's normal for the genre. Okay, so I think I got most of the stuff that I have access to. Let's put the torch back in. Let's put the sword back in. So now I've got the that button that I just hit there is, it looks like it's the command screen where I could do admin commands. All right, so I've got the torch in my hand, and I've got the sword, and that's clean. I like the way the sword works. I really do. I mean, granted, it is the primitive way of doing it, especially when you've got ranged weapons. Because I mean, that's one of the biggest things that makes humankind outside the opposable thumb in understanding how to cook food, in our evolutionary way of superiority on the planet. The other reason why we're superior is because we can kill at range. There's no other creature on the planet that can kill at range. So that gives us an evolutionary advantage over everything else. So when you play a game like this, you got to keep that in mind, that ranged weapons are the best equalizer. That's why Henry Colt said, my gun makes all men equal, because you basically can kill somebody at range. You don't have to get in their face. So when you play games like this, and when I play games like this with my friends, all my friends will use guns. They just will, because it's just easier to fight something when you're able to back away, fire at a distance, then run away like this, okay? Turn around, pop another couple shots off, and then run away. I mean, And that, I mean, that's how the Musketeers, you know, Revolutionary War kind of stuff, that, you know, you just not be there when the guy shows up. You just keep on shooting him at a distance. And that gives you a severe advantage, especially in a PvP game. But this is a PvE game, so whatever floats your boat on how you want to do combat in the game. For me, I think I'm going to stick with melee weapons because I like it. I just like that kind of feel for a game, is the melee combat. All right, well, this is it. This was my testing so far with the weapons. I know they're going to be doing a major patch update soon. Could be a couple days, could be tomorrow, it could be next week. But once they get that patch out, this building will be gone, because I will do another delete world, and I will start the building process all over again and the testing process all over again. You know, so as of right now, I think I got 3.5 hours into this build, and I've been able to manage all of this stuff. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkus Zone.